Political rantings are not going to be enjoyable in the slightest.
All right. So, what are your politics? You interned for Hillary, so would you say you're a liberal?
Yeah, I'm very left. I mean, if we have to,
you think people should be able to marry their dogs and everything's good.
I mean, well, look, I'm not libertarian.
Okay, that's libertarian. That's very smart.
But I think all are welcome. Your money's good here. But I think. No, I'm fairly progressive minded, and Seattle, of course, is a base that's very good.
This is where you should foster. This is where you should fester. This is where you should grow your culture.
This has been wonderful. I mean, I owe a lot to the city.
Is it true that Bill Gates came and saw you do comedy?
Yes, which was shocking.
Did he think he was going to IT at his own company?
Well, it was an amazing thing because they didn't tell me because they knew I'd get nervous. They told me right before I got on stage, Bill and Melinda Gates are here. Oh, they bought tickets ahead of time. They knew who you were. And I'm like,
they told them. Wait a minute.
They didn't tell me till 5 minutes.
The second before you were going.
Ron Reed was like, we didn't want to get you nervous. We knew this was happening weeks ago. But Bill and Melinda Gates are here.
Well, if he didn't want to get you nervous, he would tell you after you got off stage.
right.
Well, that's Ron. That's Ron Reed for you. I know Ron.
Rod was like, okay,
we wanted you to be petrified the second before you got up there. Did it affect you that Bill and Melinda were
it's funny because I had a joke I used to open with. I had stopped doing for a while just about my name getting. Apparently, my name comes up in the spell check. My name is spelled wrong according to Microsoft Word. My name should be spelled hair instead of hurry.
Your hair Kondabolu.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's and the joke was there's so many Indians working at Microsoft. Really, how on earth is this possible that my name comes up wrong? So I did that joke to open. I'm like, because Bill Gates is here. This is great. If Steve Jobs was here, I'd have nothing. But Bill Gates is here. So
because you already had a Bill Gates joke.
I had a thing.
Did you check the spell check the next day to see if he fixed it?
Nothing had changed.
No, he was just sitting there with a stern look, eating his comedy club nachos, not laughing.
I would feel so
Did
much.
Bill Gates get the full nachos with the beef and the whole thing, or did he just get cheese nachos?
I'm not sure, but I know that somebody else paid his tab. Just because they want to be, I paid Bill Gates his tab. He's a billionaire. Yeah. What are you doing? Let him pay for everyone here. What are you doing?
Sometimes your money's no good. A guy gave me an ear of corn yesterday. Said your money's no good here. I mean, if Bill Gates were in the audience, I would feel so much pressure because I would think if I do it just right, this guy is going to hire me as his personal jester.
Wait, hold on.
I'll be done. I got to live for the rest of my life.
I was waiting
Bill
for
Gates laugh.
I wanted a Christmas party invitation. I'm like, just one Christmas party invitation, one $10,000 check, and I'm good.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you get a free ear of corn? Where can I get this free ear of corn?
We played a show in Bonnie Lake yesterday. Wonderful people in Bonnie Lake, and they're roasting corn. It's a vendor, and I go up there with my $3 to pay for the corn, and he says, your money is no good in this town. And
that's the best.
Gave me a wonderful, really sweet corn.
He got a free hot dog, but it was in the emergency room in Harborview. Were your parents, your parents, when you just told them that with your master's degree that you were going to not pursue your educated field,
right?
Yeah.
That must have been tough.
Oh, my parents are great. I mean, I think if I had said that after high school, it would have been awful, and even college would have been difficult, but they knew that, okay, he has a decent head on his shoulders. And I had already been on TV twice before I got the master's. When I was,
wait a minute, you had been on TV. Where TV?
I was on Jimmy Kimmel in 2007.
Oh, I thought it was Honey Boo Boo. I thought it was an episode of some reality show. You'd been on Kimmel twice, so you were pursuing your dream, and they already knew you were smart.
Yeah, and it was because I was doing it comedy part time when I was on TV. I was on Comedy Central and I was on Kimmel, so it was kind of like if he's doing this as a hobby and he's getting this stuff, then maybe he's all right.
It's worth doing. But if you had, as Spike was suggesting, if you had got your master's, and they were all telling their friends, he's going to be a dog, he's going to be this, right. That, and then you went, I'm going to work at Dairy Queen.
It was a master's in human rights, so they were already kind of disappointed by
it's very liberal arts.
No money.
That's the thing.
Helping poor people. You're supposed to help
rich people.
Yeah.
I went from one
help Bill Gates take over other companies and choke off their oxygen.
Well, I went from one unlucrative career to another career that wasn't lucrative, so it kind of was like there was no winning for them.
Right. How lucrative is it now? Can I ask without getting too
how much? What?
I mean, when you start to get big and famous, you get more money.
Oh, I got healthcare now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the big time. It's the big. I'm the big time.
Well, you've had your own Comedy Central special.
I've had my own Comedy Central special, and I'm a writer on Totally Biased with W. Kamau Bell, so that's where I get the health.
Tell me about Totally Biased.
Oh, it's incredible. We're a daily show now, starting in September. We'll be on 5 nights a week.
On what channel?
The new FXX network, where they're moving all their comedy programs.
Is this competing with, say, the Jon Stewarts and the Colberts a little?
I think we do a different thing. We might get some crossover, but things are different. People watch things online, so you could watch both. And the Daily Show is still incredible.
We talked to W. Kamau Bell right before the show show premiered,
Right.
and you loved him. You thought
I
he
love
was
that.
Smart,
Yes, that's
funny,
right.
and interesting.
Well, I haven't watched it yet.
It's
I feel
a sweet
so bad.
deal for me. I'm running for one of my best friends, and like I work for Chris Rock. This isn't a bad deal.
Right.
Yeah. So.
Chris is one of the most brilliant
Oh my God.
of all time.
I get to work for one of my heroes. It's so.
So,
amazing.
do you write jokes for him?
For Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Well, no.
He doesn't need help, right?
Well, I mean, like we've done a couple of pieces where like Chris Rock has done a little thing on the show, so we've written little things for that. Yeah, but I mean, he's incredible. I mean, it's still amazing that he shows up at the show and he'll pitch jokes. And it's weird, like, to be like, now we're not going to use that joke. How do you tell Chris Rock you're not going to use it?
Yeah, Chris, that's not your best.
It's not.
Yeah.
It doesn't really. But he's great. He still loves being in the room. He loves like pitching jokes and being part of the team. And he'll call with an idea and like, what a resource.
And on your medical insurance card, like where mine says Clear Channel is employer, yours says Chris Rock.
I wish it did.
Oh, it doesn't?
I forgot. I think it just.
Do you work for a giant corporation, or do you?
It's FX, so
it's FX.
So it's technically Rupert
Is that
Murdoch.
CBS?
Which is
Is it Rupert Murdoch? No kidding.
Technically is.
Totally biased.
I don't think he watches the show, because I don't think he'd let us get away with it.
You know what? He doesn't care what you say, as long as it's a profitable show.
Right. And
people think that because there's one profitable station, that's one political view.
Right.
That's the view of the person. The view of the person is people will buy this stuff.
Well, good investing is diversifying, right? And I think this is an aspect of it. And look,
He's selling arms to both sides of the fight. He really is. He is. Yeah.
I mean, it's a great show, and I'm proud to be part of it. And it's kind of amazing. We have like one of the most diverse writing rooms in comedy, and we have so many. And Kamal's the guy that like, if you have an idea and he doesn't think he can do it, he'll just let you do it. I'm like, I can't do that. Why don't you write it up for you, and you'll be on TV and do it tonight? You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you just tuned in, comedian Hari Kondabolu.
I think it's spelled
Pronounced hair.
Yeah.
Hair Kondabolu.
I can't believe
At the
that.
Comedy Underground tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. Do you travel back to India at all?
I did a tour in India last year. It was my first tour in India. I did 7 cities as part of a thing the State Department was putting together, like one of those cultural things. They usually send jazz musicians.
It's like a boomerang tour.
Right. Well, it was interesting. We went, and some of the cities were great. It's kind of a piece of cake, like Mumbai was easy, Chennai was easy, but then we'd go to like small little cities where not everyone spoke English, and it's hard to do comedy in English when people don't understand what you're saying. Yeah.
I don't want to end on curry.
Right.
But when we went to Bangladesh, we went so far north.
You went to Bangladesh?
Yeah, we were there. I was there twice.
Yeah.
Joe and Spike and I went with World Vision, and we were pretty close to the border of India when we traveled to the north of that country. And the food and the spices, it's like, I don't know, we're sort of dumb, but we were like, wow, spices. You should travel around the world to get spices. And that's how civilization got started, right?
Right.
And it comes from India, the spices, right?
Well, it's always amazing because I've done a lot of stuff in the UK, and it's always like, wow, the food is so bland here. What was all the conquering
What are these
for?
British people
What
thinking?
was all the plundering for? I thought it was for some What a waste. What a
You
waste.
plundered us. Now, how come you stopped
No
cooking
one's
them?
wearing silk shirts. No one uses spices. This is terrible. So many people died. What a terrible way to do it.
Yes.
They went for the dentistry.
Right.
Which, by the way, very nice teeth. Folks, go see Hari Kondabolu at this weekend at the Comedy Underground. It's tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. 8:30 p.m. is tonight. Tomorrow and Saturday they have shows at 8:30 and 10:30. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
All the best.
Thank you.